boy Hennythemoor reporting live from the liquor store. How's everybody doing this morning, man? Salute to everybody already in the chat box, man. Matter of fact, y'all woke up, rolled over, jumped into the chat box, man. So I gotta stop everything I'm doing to show y'all some love. Joe, what's up with you? He said, "What's up, Henny?" Sharing your a video, pushing like button, slapping Eagles fans right and left. I appreciate you. Salute to my boy Double R in the building with me. Thank you for tapping in. Says Sup HTM Sports, aka the liquor store in Cowboy Nation. Miss Etta Lockhart, I see you. Thank you. She said, "Hey Henny, what's up, Etta? Thank you for tapping in." My boy Keystone in the building. What's up with you? Michael Lockhart was good with you, my guy. I see you. Appreciate you rocking with me. DC for Life, Texas. What's up, my guy? Salute to you. And hey, I see the six. I see you dropped six of them, man. So you're practicing manifestation in the liquor store, man. I appreciate that. Sister Charles in the building. What's up with you? Thank you for rocking with me. Salute to you. Miss Regina Green tapping into the building. What's up with you? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the channel. Salute to you. She said, "Cowboy Nation, stand up." Indeed. Let's see who else in the building to come in and rocked out with your boy. Justin Kitchen, what's up with you, my guy? Salute to you. I see you practice manifestation with the 6 championships. Ashton Bailey, what's up with you? James Simmons, what's up with you? Thank you for tapping in. Hey, A-Gang said it's almost game day. Hey, we going live, man. We're going in. DC for Life, Texas again. I see you. Hey, Dak owns Filthy, which he does. What's up, my boy? James Simmons, I see the 6 shot glasses. Trey Fargo, what's up with y'all, man? Salute to all y'all folks for coming in and showing love to the channel and the platform. So, hey, it's almost game day. In a little bit over 24 hours, the Dallas Cowboys will line up and beat the New York Jets to go 2-0. So, we're going to talk about it. I'm going to get my final thoughts, things I want to see from the game, final updates and things like that. So y'all know the usual rules and regulations. Y'all tap in with your boy Henny. First and foremost, when you come in here, hit the like button. Likes go a long way in improving the platform and seeing the platform grow. So if you got love for your boy Henny and want to see the liquor store do good, hit the like button, man. If you hit the like button, YouTube, Facebook, all those platforms will promote the video a little bit more. So make sure you don't do anything else. You at least hit that like button on the way in, my guys. I appreciate y'all. After you hit that like button, help me practice manifestation and hit that share button. We're trying to manifest that 6th title, over here in Cowboys country. So if you're trying to help us win this 6th championship, share the content 6 times, drop 6 emojis, do whatever you got to do. But we're doing nothing but 6s, man. We're doing nothing but 6s. Matter of fact, I'm going to run a special just for today. We're trying to manifest this 6th championship. If you send $6, right, for the raffle. If you send $6 for the raffle, I'll give you 2 raffle entries. So, we're trying to manifest that 6th championship. So if y'all donate every $6 you send, I'll give you 2 raffle entries. So we'll do a little special. We'll do a special for today. So we trying to manifest that stuff. Hey, Sadiqa Charles, how you doing today? Thank you for tapping in and showing love. He said, my boy King Kaiser said, they gonna say this win don't matter because no Aaron Rodgers. Despite them hyping them up, same thing they did to the yeah. Every team is good until we beat them. They everybody picked us to lose against the Buccaneers, and then after we destroyed the Buccaneers, Tom Brady was old. They were a bad roster. They had a bad coach. All those things. They said all those things, despite the fact that we played on the road, were the underdog and the lower seed, right? So they never give us proper respect for the wins that we get. But every win in the NFL is well earned and deserved because every team has professional football players. So never let somebody sit up there and say a win doesn't count. Wins count, man. It doesn't matter who you beat, because the alternative is you lose a game to an inferior team, right? Because there are upsets in the NFL all the damn time. There are upsets in the NFL every Sunday. Teams that people don't think are supposed to win. Nobody thought the Buccaneers were going to beat the Vikings week 1, but they did. He said everyone said Giants were going to beat us, then they not good all of a sudden. Yeah, they do that. They do that mess all the time, man. But yeah, man, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that share button. And also, man, make sure you slap the shit out of an Eagles fan. Because if you slap the shit out of an Eagles fan, man, you will receive half off all the merchandise inside the liquor store. And we got exactly what you need to succeed, man. We got Cowboy Readers, we got Hen, we got Gin, and everything else under the sun that can make you sin. So tap in with your boy and come get drunk off that Dallas Cowboys content. And salute to A Game, man. He said the $12. They got you 4 raffle entries because we're doing 2 for 6 today. We'll try to manifest that 6th championship. He said, let's go. Despite no Rodgers, Cowboys need to stay focused and pretend he is playing. I agree with that, man. I agree with that. And listen, Dak Prescott himself said he's not going to look over the New York Giants. Right? He said he's not. He said, matter of fact, his exact words were shit no. His exact words were shit no. Matter of fact, I'm glad that you brought that up, man. So let's go ahead and segue with that. So I'm updating your raffle entries. Boom. Now let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Matter of fact, let me see if I already got the screenshot. That way I ain't got to cycle through here. I can just upload it and go from there. Let me see if I got this screenshot in here. I may or may not. I don't think I got it. It's not an issue. I'll just pull it up. Okay, here we go. So let me go ahead and screen share this so y'all can see this. We know Dak won't get some get back. Hey, and that's also a very nice fact. Dak Prescott has never beaten the New York Jets, nor has he ever beaten the Buffalo Bills. So he's beaten the Patriots and he's beaten the Dolphins already. So he has wins against those AFC East teams, but he has not won against the Jets or the Buffalo Bills yet. So, I think Dak Prescott will have some added motivation in trying to go out there and beat them boys. Darren Gomez, what's up with you, my guy? Salute to you. So, yeah, let me go ahead and share this because Dak Prescott, he says all the right things and he does all the right things most of the time. So, first and foremost, shout out to John Machado, right? Make sure that you give him a follow or subscribe on whatever platform he's on. Always some good, content on his end. But he said Dak Prescott, when asked if it diminishes Sunday's game versus the Jets at all, that Aaron Rodgers won't be on the field. Shit, no. Obviously, I wanted to play against the guy. I've had a lot of great battles with him over the years. Hell of a player. It sucks that he's not going to be out there. But to say it diminishes an NFL game would be wild to me, especially understanding how great this defense is. Watch the way that they won that game the other night. They've got our respect and haven't lost any bit of that. Just tough not playing a guy that I've enjoyed competing against for the entirety of my career. So, to answer your question, no, the Dallas Cowboys, at least not Dak Prescott, they are not looking past this team. Because remember, Dak Prescott, and the Dallas Cowboys lost a game to the New York Jets in New York when Sam Darnold was still the starting quarterback. Because they had Sam Darnold, they had Chosen Anderson, whatever he calls himself now. All right, we've lost a game to the New York Jets, who were an even worse team than the one that we're playing that we're going to be playing Sunday. So Dak Prescott is a professional. He's been around the block. He's no longer a young man. He knows to take every team that he plays seriously. Because every team in the NFL has players. The Jets, have all-pro players. They got an all-pro defensive tackle. They got a linebacker that was an all-pro. They got a corner that was an all-pro. So they got great defensive talent over there. While I think some of their numbers are skewed, given the level of competition that they played last year, they still went out there and beat the Buffalo Bills, who everybody expects to be a playoff team this year. Most people got the Buffalo Bills winning their division. The Jets went out there and won that game with Aaron Rodgers only playing, 4 snaps. Played 4 snaps. So, Dak Prescott has the right mindset. He's not overlooking the New York Jets, and we shouldn't either. Granted, we play our best brand of football. They play their best brand of football. We still win by multiple possessions, right? we have the better matchups. Like our defense against their offense is a complete mismatch. A complete mismatch. He said they played 7 backup quarterbacks last year. They played quite a bit of quarterbacks. They played quite a few backup quarterbacks last year. Speaking of which, man, let me go ahead and get some of that stuff pulled up. Hold on. Matter of fact, I think my shit done skipped off of here. Maybe it went off or something. Yo, what's up with your Splendid Poppy? But yeah, man, they played Skylar. They played Skylar Thompson twice. They played Brett Ripon. They played Trevor Siemian. They played Mac Jones twice. They played Jacoby Brissett. You know, they played Kenny Pickett when he was a rookie. Right. So they played some other quarterbacks. They played Aaron Rodgers. They played Geno Smith. They played some other guys, but they lost to Geno Smith. You know, they lost to Geno. You know, they played Josh Allen twice. They split. So it's not like they were this juggernaut that completely suffocated every team that they played against. And also, you know, they won a team that forced a lot of turnovers. In a 17-game season, they only forced 16 total turnovers. They had 12 interceptions and they got 4 fumble recoveries. So 16 total turnovers in a 17-game season. That's not even a turnover a game. So I know that they had 100,000 turnovers against Josh Allen last week, but they played Josh Allen. Josh Allen turns the football over at an alarming rate. So, you know, it's more about Josh Allen being turnover prone than it is about the New York Jets being able to force turnovers or things like that. And listen, I'm not taking anything away from them. Like I said, I mentioned that they got very good players. They got a very good defense. But I believe that our defense is better. We played better competition. Our defense did. We played Jalen Hurts. We played Kirk Cousins. We played and by the way, they did play Kirk Cousins. They lost. They lost to Kirk Cousins there. I don't want to throw that out there. The Jets played Kirk Cousins last year, and they lost to their Jets, and they lost to their Vikings team. Right? They allowed Jacoby Brissett, you know, to lead an offense to 30 points. He said their D-line good, their front seven good, their linebackers are good too. Defensive line, CJ Mosley is a dog. Quincy Williams, Quentin Williams' brother, is a dog. So they got some good players. I like their total defense. I just think that I didn't think we're better. Hey, what's up, Special K? I see you. See, the liquor store is open for business, man. So when you tap into the liquor store, man, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that share button. And, of course, make sure you slap the shit out of that Eagles fan. I know that y'all got an Eagles fan been buzzing around your head, you know, like a fly on shit all week probably. Carl Main, my guy, what's up with you? How you living? I see you tapping into the liquor store, man. Salute to you. And I appreciate you for rocking with your boy, man. So, yeah, so there's another interesting tidbit. Tell me, Montoya, I see you. But here's another interesting tidbit. You know, when we're talking about going forward, they're really thin at the quarterback position. They have a backup quarterback who I'm not sure. We all know that Zach Wilson is going to be starting. But Randall Cobb is not going to be on the active roster. He's actually going to be used as the backup quarterback, emergency quarterback. So Randall Cobb will not play unless Zach Wilson and the other quarterback that they brought up go down. So you will not see Randall Cobb line up and run routes. Randall Cobb, who was a former quarterback back in the day, I think it was like high school. He ain't played quarterbacks in like high school or some shit like that, but he's going to be the emergency quarterback if shit hit the fan. If Zach Wilson gets hurt and then the other quarterback gets hurt, then Randall Cobb will come in and play quarterback. So he will not line up, run routes, you know, given the new rule. given the new rule, I don't think he can play since he's the designated the emergency quarterback. So we will not see Randall Cobb. And it's not like Randall Cobb is at the very tail end of his career. You know, he was not going to be a guy to get a lot of snaps or rub anyway. So he said we have no film on Zach. That's their advantage. Oh, we got plenty of film on Zach. Zach Wilson has played plenty of football. Zach Wilson played in 2021, and he played last year in 2022. He was just awful. He was awful. And then he played last week. He basically played the entire game last week. So yeah, we got plenty of film with Zach Wilson. It's just the film is not very good. He'll make a play here and there. He got fantastic arm talent. He got a little wiggle as an athlete. But man, he makes horrible decisions. He makes horrible decisions with the ball. He holds on to the ball too long. He relies heavily on his athleticism. When guys give chase, he tries to outrun them. The beautiful thing about it is he gonna find out quick that he can't outrun Michael Parsons. So, you know, like Zach Wilson is overtly reliant on his athleticism. When the play, he holds on to the play and he tries to scramble out and make a play out the pocket. But the speed on our defense, he's going to have a long day. They're going to have to protect Zach Wilson from himself. He said, look for Gilmore to have a pick against Wilson. He was used to playing him when he was with the Pats. Let me see. How long has Stephon Gilmore been gone from there? Yo, Mr. Richburg, what's up with you, my guy? He said, I made some good money with Zach when he was in college. Hey, you know, college is an entirely different playing field, but I feel you on that, though. But salute to my guy, Mr. Richburg, for tapping in. Salute to Joe. Salute to all y'all for rocking, man. Salute to y'all. He said, Key, I see what you're saying. Yeah, man. He is a quarterback that holds on to the pocket, hold on to the ball too long in the pocket. Now he wants to push the ball downfield. He got a big arm. He wants to use it. One of the reasons that he got drafted as high as he did is because of his arm talent. Right? He's sort of athletic. He got arm talent. He believes in that. The issue is at the NFL level, especially behind that offensive line, when you hold on to the football, bad things happen. Bad things happen. So he's going to be if he does what he usually does, he holds on to this football. If he tries to hunt for the big play and make a play off script, the speed of the Dallas Cowboys defense is going to rule the day. So what I believe their game plan is going to be, if they're going to try and live ahead of the chains, they're going to try and run the football. They're going to try and, you know, implement a quick passing game, probably a bunch of screens, a bunch of stuff around the line of scrimmage, which they tried to do against the Buffalo Bills, and they will occasionally take a shot down the field if allotted. But what they do not want is for Zach Wilson to be in third and long. 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10, 2nd and 10. They don't want them living in that world. What's up, Charlie Jones? Hey, salute to my brother, S.A. Richburg, for the $3 pair character. I appreciate you for rocking with your boy and showing love. And we're running a special right now in the liquor store. Every $6 that you donate, I will give you 2 raffle entries. So we're trying to really focus on manifestation. So every $6 that you send, we will give you 2 raffle entries. So if you send 6, I'll give you 2. You send 12, I'll give you 4. You send 18, I'll give you what's after that? I'll give you 16. So yeah, man. So we're doing 2 for 6 in the liquor store today. 2 for 6 in the liquor store today, and I appreciate you for supporting and showing love, my guy. He said, load the box on them, force him to throw. He said, I wanted to watch Deion Sanders' college team, but their game is very late, which means in Italy it will start at 4 a.m. in the morning. It's too late, man. Listen here. Go to sleep early and wake up to it. But now you really just record it. All right, hey, Mr. Richburg, I see you sit the other 3 up there with another super sticker. So that got you 2 raffle entries. I appreciate you for showing love and supporting, my guy. If y'all want to be like Mr. Richburg or anybody else, all you got to do is send $6. I'll get you 2 raffle entries. And if y'all don't know, I didn't show the graphic this morning, but if you don't know what's being raffled off, this is the stuff. I'm raffling off a copy of Madden 24. I'm raffling off a Dallas Cowboy jersey, and I'm raffling off a Dallas Cowboys bobblehead. So that's what we're doing. Those are the 3 prizes being raffled off. If you want a chance to enter, just hit the Cash App, which is $Hennythemoor, or hit the super chats or the super stickers. Salute to y'all. Salute. All right, let's see what my guy said right here. My boy King Kaizen, he said this will not be like Jacksonville or Green Bay. Cowboys are locked in. Cowboys are locked in, man. Dallas Cowboys, and listen, this is the home opener. The Dallas Cowboys, this is the first time the Dallas Cowboys will be playing in front of their fan base. Right? We're trying to win this game. They're always trying to win their home opener. Jose Banks, what's up with you, my guy? I see you tapping in and showing love to the channel, man. Salute to you. And hey, man, I see I got about 42 folks on YouTube and 35 likes. So y'all make sure that y'all hit that like button. Hey, salute to my boy Splendor Poppy for the $24 $24 entry. So let me do the math on that. Right? So you sent $6 4 times. So that's got you 8 raffle entries, man. So salute to you. Salute to you, and I appreciate you for supporting, my guy. So let me go ahead and update you, man. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me add that into what you got. So so that's 8. That's an 8 piece. You already sent 8. So you're sitting at 16 raffle entries, my guy. So salute to you, Splendor. Thank you for rocking with your boy. So yeah, man, the Dallas Cowboys are going to go out their way to attempt to win this football game. Well, they're going out their way to attempt to win this football game. Home opener, inferior opponent, and listen, Micah Parsons is trying to get paid. Right, Micah Parsons just seen what Nick Bosa got. He is going to be out here going crazy. Micah Parsons is going to go out here, man, and try to take these boys' soul. He said, how do you think the matchup will be with CD and Sauce? I think it'll be non-existent. And let me tell you why. Sauce Gardner is a boundary cornerback. Sauce Gardner does not, and he has not shown that he has the ability to move into the slot. Right? So in order for Sauce Gardner to even cover CD Lamb, Sauce Gardner will have to follow CD Lamb into the slot where he has played the majority of his career at. Now, if he does that, cool. He'll be at a disadvantage if that's the case, because playing in the slot is different than playing on the boundary. You can use the sideline as a second defender. There's only so many routes you can run from the outside. In the slot, you can run any damn where. You can release anywhere. The entire route tree is open to you. So the technique that you play, when you play in the slot, is completely different than playing on the boundary. So CD Lamb is probably still going to line up, almost exclusively in the slot. And, if they feel that they want to put Sauce Gardner on CD Lamb, they're going to have to put him in the slot to do that. Now, granted, if they do that, CD Lamb is still going to be at the advantage. He'll have the advantage over Sauce. He's an all-pro wide receiver for a reason. He's a veteran. He got way more experience compared to what Sauce got, and Sauce is going to be the one playing out of position. So if they are crazy enough to try and put CD Lamb, if they're crazy enough to try to put Sauce Gardner in the slot on CD Lamb, right, there's going to be an issue. Now, granted, I do believe that CD Lamb will move around the field a little bit, but they don't move Sauce. They keep Sauce on his side of the field, so that will allow Mike McCarthy to attack the defense however he wants to. He could put CD Lamb against their slot corner, who's not very good. They could put him against Reed, who is the lesser of the boundary corners. So if they don't move Sauce and make Sauce follow him around, then Mike McCarthy and Brian Schottenheimer will be able to dictate the matchups on CeeDee Lamb. They'll be able to dictate that if they don't move Sauce Gardner around. We'll see how they go about it, but odds are CeeDee Lamb, plays primarily in the slot again this year and this game, so it probably will neutralize that Sauce Gardner matchup. Hey, salute to my boy. He said he better get that ball out his hand because he's going to have hungry Lions and Cubs. DC for life. Let's freaking go. Cowboys. He said, what's the injury report for tomorrow? I'm glad you brought that up. Let me pull up Todd Archer's stuff. They have not given an updated one just yet. But, maybe they'll update it, while we're on here. But let's take a look. I'm going to pull up Todd Archer's page. There doesn't appear to be any updated news, so I'll give y'all the most recent news. Hey, Miss Patrice, how you doing? Thank you for tapping in and showing love. 4 flats. So yeah, let me go ahead and pull this up real quick so I can show y'all. So this is the most recent stuff that was reported, and y'all know y'all can trust Todd Archer. All right, so officially, Brandon Cook's knee and Zach Martin groin are questionable. Now, Zach Martin, they already confirmed it's 100% going to play, and we already heard from Jerry Jones that Brandon Cooks will be a game-time decision. Tyler Smith and Donovan Wilson are doubtful. So what that means is Brandon Cooks will be a game-time decision. Zach Martin is going to play, and Tyler Smith is probably not going to suit up. Neither is Donovan Wilson. So those 2 players are probably not going to play. I would rest Brandon Cooks if it was me personally. I don't think I need him to win this game. And then my boy Ramil, Cowboys fan, says 1975, says Cowboys 32, Jets 14. That's about right. That's about what I could see happening. I could definitely see that happening. I said the Dallas Cowboys should win by at least 3 possessions. So, that's what it's going to be. All right, my boy said Zach holding on to the ball for 3 seconds is death. Yeah, man. He definitely holds on to the ball way too long. Let's go over here to PFF. I'm wondering how long it took him to throw the ball last week. I want to know how long it took him to throw the ball last week. James Simmons said, what happened to Zach? Zach Martin experienced groin tightness. He did not have a tear or anything in his groin. They were just being cautious with him. So they slowed him up, held him back. He should be fine. He should be good to go. Hey, Miss Charles said, I'll be safe. College football is on. The games I am waiting for, I'm going to watch Arkansas at 6:30, and then I'm going to be watching Deion Sanders' team at 9. So those are the teams that I'm checking on. But yeah, Zach Martin did not suffer any serious injury whatsoever. He should be good to go. All right, so let me take a look. View premium stats. I want to see how long he held on to this damn ball this last game out. Okay, let me see. Receiving breakaway. I ain't trying to see that. That's not what I want to see. He said Florida State is in trouble with Boston College. Oh, he said that's his average. Okay, I appreciate you, Kevin Hicks. Salute. Oh, Miss Charles said she watch them all. I mean, I do too. I ain't got it. Damn it. I ain't even make my ticket today. But Florida State struggling right now? He said, I'll be watching Alabama game. They're playing Jerry Kids. It's a handicap. Hey, man. Hey, listen, Alabama always be playing some Rudy Poos. He said, laughing my ass off, the lies, FSU's gonna clap them. They should. I said they should destroy Boston College. They should definitely destroy Boston College. So I see they are up at the end of the quarter. Boston College 7, Florida State 3. He said, yo, what's good? How's our offensive line? Eddie DeLote. Our offensive line is better than what I thought it would be going into the season. I did not expect for us to have this much depth. So far, Chuma Edoga has played well. We seen TJ Bass play well in the preseason. Landlord said, what up, Henny? You know I'm out here at my son game. We kicking ass 22-0. I actually did not realize that because I called you this morning to see if you wanted to jump on the show with me. I actually didn't know you had anything going. But salute to the little landlord, man, for putting in work. Y'all might be the best team in Alabama right now, bro. Y'all team might be the best team in Alabama. I'm including the Crimson Tide and that Rudy Poo ass USFL team y'all got over there. Your son's team might be the best. He said, I'm watching Christian Mahogany, offensive lineman, Boston College. Shit, I'm going to add him to the list. He said it's going to be a good game. Mike is running up the score for sure. And listen, they are excited to go out here and, actually open up that offense. That's exactly what CeeDee Lamb said anyway. CeeDee Lamb, damn. Boston College, like they back in the red zone again. They said your youth team, man, hell no. Arkansas beat them boys 100-0. I'm sorry. We got NFL players on our team, man. At least our quarterback is going to be an NFL player. He's projected to be like a third round pick. Yeah, young landlord out there collecting rent, man. The rent's due, and he's out there collecting. So shout out to the young landlord, man. Oh yeah, you ain't gonna just come in here, and distract me from I get sensitive about Arkansas, man. We be going through it. So just some other things to touch on. We haven't had any updates, but we know that Randall Cobb will be the emergency quarterback, so he will not suit up and play wide receiver. Greg, the dead leg, is probably going to be out. I don't see him playing through that because when a kicker has a groin injury and you try to push through. He said, hold on. He said, Hen, you show talking cash money about the Tide. Arkansas got to play Alabama. Man, listen, y'all lost to Texas. We ain't lost to Texas in I don't know how long. So if y'all lost to Texas, I feel like we can kick y'all ass this year. I actually didn't think we could, but you know what? If y'all out here losing games to Texas and we be dog walking Texas, hell no. I think we will win this. I think we're gonna win this year. Charlie Jones said landlord raid. Trey Fargo said roll pride. He got them horns up, man. Hey, my boy got them horns up, man. Hold on, wait a minute. So listen, they are in shambles right now, man. Their offensive line is dinged up and they suck. They might not have a kicker. They got a wide receiver playing emergency quarterback for them, man. Hold on a minute. This game better not be close. All the things going against them in their favor, man. We supposed to run the score up on them boys, man. We are supposed to run the score up on the New York Jets. We already feel that we're better. Yo, Jeff, what's up with you, my guy? They were tapping in and showing love to the channel. Salute to you. He said, Trey, I would like you to simmer yourself down. Chill, man. Chill. That man, hey. Now listen, landlord, how would you feel if y'all lost to UCF today? How would you feel if y'all lost to UCF? I just want to know. Cause they probably feel like y'all sweet now. Yo, what's up with you? Thank you for tapping in, showing love to the channel, Lisa. T. Foster said, I ain't a Tide fan. I'm all about that. You go Canes. Hey, y'all looked good this last game out, man. Y'all had looked good. So, yeah, man. So, Dallas Cowboys should be in position to put this game away. I feel like I'm ready for Sunday. I'm ready for Sunday, too, man. I'm ready for Sunday as well, my guy, because we definitely need some football. Let me see if I can get CD Lamb's comments up. Let me see if I can get CD Lamb comments up about the Dallas Cowboys offense. Hold on. Yo, what's up with you, Michael Nelson? They were tapping in and showing love to the channel. Hey, I be forgetting that Mr. Richburg from Alabama. He had to hurry up and put them elephants in. I still want to know how the hell y'all end up with some damn elephants. Like, ain't nobody in Alabama ever seen an elephant. Cause I know good damn well. All right, let me see if I can get CD Lamb comments pulled up. Because listen, they're from the sounds of what they saying, they're going to be very aggressive on the offensive side of the ball. They respect the team that they're playing, but dog, it just seems like they're going to go out there and actively try to attack them boys. I feel like they're going to actively go out there and try to attack them boys, man. He said, let's not be too ready for Sunday because after Sunday comes Monday. He said, landlord from Alabama, where you at downtown Tennessee? Oh, man, y'all wild. Yeah, man, downtown Tennessee, close to every damn thing, ain't it? I want to play this, but I can't find the shit. You know what? They might flag me, but shit, I'm going to try it anyway. All right, I'm gonna play this. I don't believe that it's gonna flag me, but you know, you never know. So I'm gonna try and play this video. If it flags me, I'll come right back. Well, yeah, I'm finna play this this clip of CD Lamb talking about the offense. So y'all bear with me. Full screen. There we go. All right, let me minimize this music, man. He said Jets didn't handle high scoring offenses too good last year. Their only wins came against the backup quarterbacks. Yeah, that's more or less pretty true. But let's see what CD got to say.
After that game the other day, Dak and Mike were both talking about how you did a good job of not chasing big plays, but big plays are also a key indicator for you guys. Can you talk about that line you walk between not chasing big plays, but knowing when to go for them and how to do it?
Absolutely. It's all on game plan, of course. That's where it starts. And then ultimately executing. You get the look you want, the best thing you can do. Don't rush it. Just let it come to you. And, I mean, as you can see, the third down was first catch of the season. It goes for 50, technically. So I think that's a prime example of not necessarily chasing it, just doing your job, and it'll let the rest handle itself.
Is that patience you have now you didn't have last year when you were talking about kind of making that adjustment and going to lead receiver at this level?
Not necessarily. It was just more impatient to make the play, to say the least. But now, as got a hold of the offense, understand what Mike's trying to do, and then obviously building a great connection with Dak this whole offseason. So I know got a great feel of the offense.
Being an elite receiver, can you talk about how much you look forward to challenges like going up against Sauce Gardner, DJ Reed, those types of quarterbacks?
Absolutely. Always a testament to, your position. And obviously, Sauce had a lot of success last year, and he's a great DB. And DJ Reed, I played him in college, so very familiar with him. And but yeah, man, it's always I look forward to games like that. Matchups like that, if you will. Test my abilities, of course, and see where I am, and make a statement.
You guys really didn't get to show your offense last week because of the weather, because of the score. How excited are you guys to come out this week and really show this new offense?
Any given time, any given Sunday, honestly. And, man, the excitement always built. You want to make big plays. You want to score all the touchdowns, if you will. And just being out there with the guys and making the routine plays, things that we've been practicing and preaching since camp, to see it to come to fruition, that's probably the best feeling. And I think that's what we're looking forward to. So the rain did what the rain does, and, unfortunately it sucks. But now we home in a dome, so it can rain if it won't.
How important is what Brandon brings to the equation in the passing game?
Very important. Bring stability, bring knowledge, and, of course, speed, as we all know. So just having him a key element to this offense, implementing his abilities is always the best. You can move him around. He's a gadget player. He's a down the field. He's your every down receiver. And once again, I'm grateful that he's on the team.
What was it like feeling Dak getting the ball out quickly last week? I think he was the quickest release of anyone in the league.
Yeah, man, that's what we're trying to do. We got a lot of playmakers here, and at the end of the day, you got to let your playmakers make plays and keep Dak clean, of course. I cracked a joke after the game. I seen his jersey. I'm like, bro, did you even get touched? And obviously the Giants have a great D-line, but that was, just a testament to the offense, congratulating them, the O-line, and us playing together and doing what we got to do, being all on the same page.
What's the
Gardner
challenge?
on tape? What makes Gardner so good as a corner?
For starters, his height. His height is off rip a disadvantage for a lot of receivers under 6 foot. Granted, for the ones at 6 foot, also he does a great job and he performed well. So his technique, he knows his leverage. He's very smart, tall. He's not your average DB.
See, after a full summer of going against your defense, what was it like watching them against another team and doing okay?
I told y'all. That's all I was thinking. But, excited to see those guys fly around and, get a hold of the quarterback. Unfortunately, obviously they can't get a hold of Dak. But I never get to see. They always talk to me about how many sacks they had in practice. But I always tell them how open I am in the back end. So to get the opportunity to see that up close and personal, man, it's a sight to see.
What's it been like seeing Stephon Gilmore in your defense through 1 week and just practicing and playing against him every week?
I just made a comment today. He's probably the smartest DB, once again, that I've ever lined up against. I get 1 yard down the field off a release. He knows he's kind of eliminating routes in his head. So, you beat him, you got him. But I don't know if you can do it twice. If you do, good job. But love that guy. Glad he's on our team.
Do you have a preference on field surface? And there's been some injuries due to
Grass. That's it. Grass.
Tell Jerry.
I can't tell Jerry nothing.
You just did. You just put it in the cameras.
Can you elaborate on that, though? Like, what is the field difference?
We need grass. That's simple. You look at the history of the game, bro. We not getting no faster. We all work out. We all do what we got to do. But that grass feels better on us.
You mentioned Sauce's height as being unique.
Mm-hmm.
Trayvon's a tall corner, too. Does it
Absolutely.
help you to go up against him in practice to be prepared for a taller corner?
Yeah, facts. Seeing Trey every week, it don't really make no difference to me because, he has the best ball skills out of all DBs. So if the ball's in the air, it makes me track it differently. And then looking eye to eye when I line up to a guy that's my height, technically, kind of make you want to get in your bag a little more. You got a couple more releases. You don't want to really, necessarily get jammed up at the line of scrimmage, so you got to work it differently. And there's a lot of different tools that you could use, but that you're going to also have to use. So, yeah, it's great work in practice.
CD, you worked against Jordan last week in practice. How's he looking?
Lewis, J. Lou. Yeah. Man, he's scrappy, bro. Glad to have him back, of course, but hate him guarding me. I should say that. I mean, any receiver. I mean, he's gonna get. I don't want to say nothing crazy, but he's gonna be on you tight. And then your best bet is to, once again, you just got to change your technique, change your sound, and he looks a lot quicker. Lateral movement is still there, and it's good to see him once again flying around doing his thing, and happy to have him back.
When you got, he's ready to go.
Absolutely.
When you got your tattoos, did you have to get sedated for?
No, I couldn't do that. Appreciate you.
All right. So that was CD Lamb, his interview, in regards to what they're expecting from the offense this upcoming game. Like they said, the rain did what the rain did. And if you listen to what Mike McCarthy himself said, they had a game plan for if the weather held up, and they also had a game plan for, the rain. They said, is J. Lou playing Sunday? J. Lou said he's playing. I don't know if he actually plays, but J. Lou thinks he's gonna play. He said he's 100%. That's what he said. And again, like I said, you probably have to ask somebody like Dan Quinn if he actually wants to put him back out there just yet. But J. Lou said that he feels good and that he's 100%. But yeah, man. So Mike McCarthy himself said there was a game plan for the bad weather, which we actually saw, and then there was a game plan for if the weather held up and they were able to actually throw the ball all around the yard. And listen, it's a West Coast offense. Like, Mike McCarthy wants to throw the ball early, get up so that he can run the ball for the rest of the game, basically. And that's really the difference. He wants to throw and get his big plays early so that he can get a lead, rely on his defense, run the ball, and play ball control after that. But to start the game off, he wants to throw the ball. And that's fine. If it's effective, if it's effective, you're moving the ball down the field, you're able to score points. As long as you don't get pass happy with a lead, I'm cool with that. Right? Because you will earn, if you get a lead, you earn the right to run the ball for the rest of the game if you want to. Right? But Mike McCarthy wants to throw the ball around a little bit. He want to get into more of those pick plays like you've seen, like when CD Lamb mentioned that 49-yard play. Really it was a natural occurring pick because they ran lion and they had a wheel route which CD Lamb was on the back end. Well, the two receivers on the interior ran their slants. When they ran their slants, they pretty much walled off the two guy the other defender for CD Lamb. So CD Lamb ended up coming wide open. It was very nice play design. But those are just little wrinkles that you will see inside of a West Coast offense. A lot of plays are going to happen like that, where you'll get a pick play, where you'll get guys having to try and navigate through traffic and stuff like that. So the big play opportunities will be there, and you don't always have to throw the ball, 100 yards down the field to make it happen. You can get a pick close to the line of scrimmage and just get a speedy guy out of space and let them turn up the field, right? So we seen some of the things they wanted to do. So, Dak Prescott got the ball out quickly. It got into the hands of his playmakers. They end up running the ball a lot, especially in the second quarter, second half of the game, I should say. So I still expect a lot of that to happen. I do expect them to throw the ball down the field a little bit more. They're finally rubbing pick and rub routes. Ain't we missed it? And listen, that's the only thing I asked them to do for Dak Prescott. Like, there will be times where Dak Prescott has to throw the ball down the field or, needle a throw between a couple defenders. But, I don't want to see that all the time. I know he can do it. But the difference in between a good offense and a bad offense is you need to have layups. You know what I'm saying? In the modern NFL, in the modern NBA, right, it's all about layups, dunks, and a three-point shot. Well, the Dallas Cowboys offense the last couple of years has been nothing but threes. You're jacking threes, step back threes, all that other shit. We finally got the layups, man. Like, Dak Prescott is going to have opportunities to get 20, 30-yard pickups on throws that don't go that far past the line of scrimmage. You know what I mean? He's gonna actually get those opportunities. We seen the screen game come back, right? I know Tony Pollard fumbled the ball, but Dak Prescott, got a nice 15-yard gain, 15, 12-yard gain, whatever it was, on a screen pass to Tony Pollard. Right? He didn't have to throw, and listen, he didn't have to throw the ball, but behind the line of scrimmage, and he got that gain. We seen CeeDee Lamb was wide open. We generated a 50-yard play. Ball probably traveled 20 yards in the air, but we generated a 50-yard play. So it's the run after catch opportunities. It's the easy throws that can go for long. It's those things that are going to unlock this offense and help Dak Prescott out. These are going to be the things that elevate our offense, past what Kellen Moore had us doing. Right, and I never like continually throwing Kellen Moore under the bus, but we can see a night and day difference in how he wants to call the plays and what Mike McCarthy was out there doing. Because outside of the drops, our offense looked good in a rainstorm. We still scored 27 points on the offensive side of the ball. We still scored 3 offensive touchdowns. We still moved the ball up and down the field, right? So we did what we did, in a rainstorm. So just imagine that, just imagine that, in a dry, controlled environment, we'll see in AT&T Stadium. Said 3-pointers and trick shots was Karen Moore style. Facts. Yo, Big Dow, what's good, my boy? David tapping in. And hey, man, we are on POC time. If you know, you know. So it doesn't matter. If you're a little late, you're still great. Hey, you ain't got to apologize for the wait. Queen Cowboy said, hey, y'all, I didn't get a notification. Damn it. Hey, I know, man. Hey, YouTube do us bad sometimes. I know landlord be having trouble with notifications sometimes, boss. No, we all be having issues with our notifications on YouTube. So don't trip. I'm glad that y'all still made it in to rock with us. And for everybody that is late coming into the liquor store, I just wanted to recap a couple of things. Randall Cobb is not going to play for the New York Jets because they have decided to turn him into their emergency quarterback. So the only way that Randall Cobb was going to get on the field is if Zach Wilson and the other backup get hurt. Then Randall Cobb will be allowed to play because they have designated him as the emergency quarterback. So he will not line up and run routes Sunday. Also, we talked, about CeeDee Lamb comments about them opening the offense up a little bit now that we'll be back at home in a controlled environment. We played a 6-minute clip of CeeDee Lamb talking about that. And we also talked about while the Jets do have a good defense, they got good defensive personnel. Numbers are sort of skewed by the people they played. We had 3 rushing touchdowns. That was great. Regina Green said, "Oh my God." Yeah. So Randall Cobb is going to be the emergency quarterback. They also are dealing with the injury to Greg Zuerlein. Greg Zuerlein is injured. Probably is not going to play. Meaning 4th down, they're probably going to go for it. They probably ain't going to have no kicker they trust. Because it's hard to replace a kicker of Greg Zuerlein's ilk with a guy off the streets. Because the guy that they're going to bring in, if he was any good, he wouldn't be on the open market. So, there's that. So yeah, man. So those are just a quick little rundown of some of the things that were covered. The next thing we're going to take a look at Dak Prescott's comments. Right, we're going to take a look at Dak Prescott's interview, see what he had to say about everything going on. They said let Randall Cobb kick too. Well, see, Randall Cobb won't be able to play. The only way that Randall Cobb can get on there is if the other guys get hurt. So even if they wanted him to be the kicker, even if he could do it, he couldn't. The rules don't allow for him to do such a thing. All right, so let me do the Dak Prescott one next. Okay. And listen, Dak Prescott dropped a couple gems though, because in his interview, Dak Prescott talked about, how what he went and said to his tight ends. They didn't have a good game, so Dak Prescott dropped some gems in his too. So we're gonna play Dak Prescott's. It's about 10 minutes long. Then we'll discuss it. Said Jets made some bad moves. Yeah, Jets. You know. All right, so let's get this pulled up. Full screen it. Let me go ahead and suppress the music. Pause that music. All right, now let's tell you what Dak Prescott and them have to say.
Score. How much are you looking forward to showing your full offense this week?
Yeah, excited. As much as I'm looking forward to it, wouldn't mind another 6-point lead, the 16-point lead, the first two drives that you're on the field. Obviously, that serves nice. You get to keep some of your tricks in your bags and not show everything that you need to. But just playing indoors, knowing it's going to be better conditions, and being able to getting the passing game going, a lot of excitement. We've worked hard on this to get to where we are, to get as comfortable as we are as a full unit, and plan for a lot of it to come to fruition.
How comfortable were you just with Mike and some new things, offensive line or their line protection? How comfortable with everything last week?
Very comfortable. Goes back in everything that we put in this, going back to April, I guess you can say, and even with the weather, for us to just be able to have the communication that we did, the tempo that we did, protect the ball, guys finishing the way they did. I think that game, even us not being able to show everything that we needed to, or everything that we had to, I guess you can say, and it being a wet game, there's still a lot of things that you can pull out of that offensive film that shows the character of this group and this unit and the things that we've worked on and what we're working towards.
What were you most pleased with, though, that you guys did offensively in that game?
Yeah, the discipline for one, the communication, substitution, in and out. I think we had one pre-snap penalty, and that's one that can easily be cleaned up with a little bit more communication right there on the line when I'm making calls. Just kind of can remind guys, and then and then taking care of the ball as a unit. We had the one opportunity on the ground, and I think that just you can credit the offensive line and those guys for finishing, for the way that they did, for them to be able to get on that ball. And as I said, a game with that weather, tough conditions, a lot of good things to take from it.
What are the biggest challenges with the Jets' defense?
Yeah, very well-coached defense, very, very sound. Vision defense, eyes on me. They can get after, got a great pass rush. You watched that game Monday, they had a hell of an offense to a few points. So we know the challenge that we have on our hands, and they're a good defense, and expect to see all of that come Sunday.
One of the big stats that came out of the game was from us is that Pro Football Focus said you got the ball off quicker than any quarterback in the NFL in week 1. Just talk about the importance of getting the ball off quick, and what does that do for your offense?
Texas Coast. It's good. I mean, it equalizes a pass rush like that. Those guys and honestly these guys coming in, just being able to get the ball at my hands quick, it says a lot about the receivers, them flying off the ball, them getting to their spacing, them getting on the timing, getting to where they need to be, and me feeling comfortable in my reads and the communication that we've put in throughout the week on what I'm going to see, what I'm getting at. The purpose in coach calling plays, there's a lot that goes into that. But as credit as much as anybody, I think probably those guys outside deserve some for understanding the purpose in the plays. And it's not always about beating the defenders as much as it is about beating the pass rush and getting to their spots. And I'm only continue to hope to do that.
You also talked in that game coming out about not chasing the big plays and doing a good job of that. Can you talk about that balance as an offensive group? Because you need big plays be successful, but not chasing them, and just kind of what that approach is.
Yeah, I mean, when you're getting the ball out, I guess as Clarence just said, that stat, I'm sure you're getting to the ball to some of these guys with space around them. And I think that's as much as as many big plays are going to come from that as there are taking the shots down the field. So that's where you just don't chase them. Just live within the play, understand what the play is called for. Now, when you do have one-on-ones, you do have opportunity to take shots, you've got to capitalize on them. We missed a couple of those. Got the PI on one to the right to Cooks, and then barely missed MG out of bounds to the left. I guess my arm got hit at the same time, and those are two big plays that we're going to make right there that'll just add to that. And, yeah, they're out there. We're damn sure not going to chase them. They're going to happen, but I can promise you the more I get the ball out of my hands quick, these guys are going to break tackles, and that'll just add to it.
Yeah, first of all, after a full summer going up against the defense, what was it like watching them against another team? And then secondly, along the same lines, how much better did going up against them all summer make you?
Yeah, that was truly iron sharpens iron. They damn sure made me better, made this group better. As I was just giving credit to the receivers on understanding that they're sometimes running their routes against the pass rush, and I think that was obvious at training camp, and they understood that. It was easy for us to coach them on that when you turned on the clip and you saw how relentless our guys are rushing the passer, and then in the same sense, it was awesome. It was awesome to see somebody else back there, and at times, obviously, late in the game, felt bad for Daniel, and but that's what those guys do. They hunt, and when we get the lead, they're able to pin their ears back and go do that. And we've got great secondary guys that understand that their coverage is matched with that pass rush, and they're gonna make it tough on whoever it is that we play.
What's your message to the young tight ends that had a few drops the other night? How do you keep encouraging them this week?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always talking to those guys. Sat in their film room with them, not because they had that type of game, but because I wanted to. Always communicating with them and Coach Wells, and they have a lot to them. They're very, very talented guys. I know y'all are at training camp. I know y'all saw that. So it's about just keeping their heads up, understanding, dude, that was a tough game in the sense of that ball. I was throwing the ball. I know how it felt. I know how tough it was sometimes to catch it. I know how eager these guys are to catch the ball and make plays afterwards, which sometimes leads to those drops because you're not looking in, especially in a game like that. So just keeping those guys focused, making sure that they understand they haven't lost any trust in me, that I get the weather. We're gonna give that, not wipe that one off, but we've got to move forward, and I expect y'all to catch everything. Understand that the trust is at an all-time high, and we've got to continue to build on that. And there's a lot of things in that game that I could say, hey, it didn't work out here, but trust me, I'm coming back to it. And so this is why you need to expect it. And they'll have a way better game this week. I can promise you that.
Given the injury to Aaron, it's reignited the debate about grass versus turf fields. From what you saw in your own experience of having a bad injury to your leg on a turf field, what's your opinion on the significance of that?
Yeah, I'm 100% grass guy. Yeah, I mean, and probably, like you said, my injury plays a huge part in that. And then secondly, I'm not fast, so turf doesn't make me fast one way or another. So I don't. If you're fast, you're fast. You're gonna be fast on hardwood, turf, grass, whatever it is. So, and if you're not, you're not. But I just know that there's the way how physical this game is, the way guys are getting tackled. It's a whole lot safer, in my opinion, on grass than it is turf.
John Burrow yesterday said he thinks it should be standardized, like every field, every turf, and it should be the same every stadium you go to. Do you agree with that? Like it should be universal?
I do. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I really do. Even obviously we don't like turf and don't want it to be turf, but just say that it was. I mean, yeah, I think that's hard on our bodies, hard on the way that we prepare. Just trying to figure out what the different surfaces is. Some we had in the past, all different kinds of turf, and so I think, yeah, I mean, I've went into games wondering if I could wear my turf shoes or turf cleats. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, just understanding the product that you're putting out there. I mean, we want the best product. I mean, I'm not always the quiet guy to ask. I'm biased. I'd say play grass and indoors every single time. I mean, this is $1 billion business, and you want the best product on the field every time. So take the weather, take all that stuff out of it, and let's go see who's better.
Micah said he'd play on concrete or rocks or any surface.
He's young.
Dak, going back to your defense, what was it like seeing Stephon Gilmore in a Cowboys uniform in a real game for the first time, just the impact he's had on you guys so far?
Yeah, it was awesome, especially for him to go out there and get a turnover, just do exactly who he's been his whole career. A special player, guy that makes big-time plays. That was a huge catch right there in that moment, locked down on other possessions, and just a leader. I mean, just as I've said before, in the way that he carries himself, the way that he gets these young guys going, great for Diggs, but great for the whole defensive unit and us across the ball, honestly. You want to talk about practice and people making you better. He's one of the main guys, whether it be my eyes, whether it be different concepts on how to move people. It's been a lot of communication that he's gotten me better.
Jack, what would be your message to Aaron dealing with this, being away from the game for so long that you had to deal with?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. Obviously, I saw that. Heart broke for him, honestly, in the moment. Could tell by the way he went down that it was some more serious than I guess, an ankle. But I mean, I know he's got a lot of support, and I just say lean in on that, man. Just keep faith. Understand that everything happens for a reason. We don't see it. We don't understand why. But you just keep faith, take these small victories. A lot of good, and somewhere or another is going to come out of this.
Does it diminish this game at all in your mind?
No, I mean, obviously I wanted to play against the guy. I've had a lot of great battles with him over the years. Hell of a player. And, yeah, I mean, it sucks that he's not going to be out there. But to say it diminishes an NFL game would be wild of me, especially understanding how great this defense is. Watch the way that they won that game the other night. Yeah, I mean, they've got our respect and haven't lost any bit of that. So, but, yeah, just tough not playing a guy that I've enjoyed competing against for the entirety of my career.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So that was Dak Prescott's thoughts, on this. Like I said, he himself, we touched on this earlier in the show. He said he ain't taking these boys lightly. They got a very good defense. They just went out there and won a football game. These are two 1-0 teams. Right. These are two teams that both went out there and won their first game of the season. So, if they can beat the Bills, they can beat us. But, because they can doesn't mean it will happen. You know what I'm saying? They got to have a lot of things go their way. I believe that we're a better team than the Buffalo Bills, and I think it will show on Sunday. Yes, he called Michael Parsons young because Michael Parsons said that he would go out there and play on concrete. He said it didn't matter what he played on. He said he's young because only young dudes would say some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, Dak 30 years old. He ain't trying to follow no concrete. They really ain't trying to play on turf. But him and CDs both say that they prefer grass. But you know. But yeah, man, thank everybody for tapping in. Make sure on the way to the liquor store, man, y'all hit that like button. You hit that share button. You slap that Eagles fan. And if you did not know, we are running a special today. Y'all know about the raffle. It's usually $5 for an entry. But we are trying to push that manifestation to the next level. So for today, and today only, if you send $6, I will give you 2 raffle entries for every $6 you send. Right? So we're doing a 2 for 6. You're going to get 2 raffle entries for $6 today. So if you want to participate, on the promotion, all you got to do is send $6 to the Cash App or send $6 via super chats or super stickers. So today we're doing $6 for 2 raffle entries. He said, okay. He said we can't take them lightly. Yeah. He said he ain't looking past them. Cause they asked Dak Prescott did Aaron Rodgers not playing diminish the game. He said, man, we're playing an NFL team. There's only 17 NFL games. So you really can't diminish an NFL game no matter who you playing. Because remember, if you lose to a lesser team, that's something that you can't shake back from. Because when you play harder teams that you're supposed to lose to, or teams that are about even with you, and those outcomes don't go in your favor, it don't usually be those games that keep you out. It be the games that you lose that you were supposed to win. So don't take the Jets lightly. Go out there, play them like Aaron Rodgers is out there. Put your best foot forward. Go out there, try to hang 30. Because I believe the Dallas Cowboys scored 30 points that the Jets, are going to lose massively. Is if we don't score points, is when the issue comes. So the Dallas Cowboys actively go out there and try to score points. Hey, salute the Freight Train for the $12 donation. They got you 4 raffle entries, my guy. So salute to you, and thank you for coming through and showing love to the platform, my guy. I appreciate you. And if y'all want to be like my boy and improve your odds of winning the one of the 3 prizes, then make sure you hit the Cash App or the Super Chat. And again, we're doing 6 for 2. Hey, salute to Jose Banks for the 20-piece. I got to break that down. So that's 3 $6 entries. Right, so that's what that's 6 of them, I think. Let me do the math. Hold up, wait a minute. Hold that thought. Hey, salute to Smith So Over It for the $10 super. That also got you your raffle entries as well. So let me see. Divided by 6. 3 times 2. Okay, yeah. So that's yeah. Okay, I got you, Jose. I got you. So that's 2 for Freight Train. I'm gonna update Miss So Over It real quick. Add hers in, and Jose, I'm gonna add yours in. So I appreciate y'all for supporting and showing love to the channel. I salute to y'all, cause y'all definitely keep the lights on, and y'all keep the channel growing and going. Well, Miss Marquetta, that was 3 of them for you. I went ahead and gave you 3, and then Jose, I went ahead and gave you 4 too. So I appreciate y'all for rocking and supporting. Like I said, I look out for y'all in the liquor store, man. So I appreciate y'all. Hey, salute to Michael Nelson for the $12 raffle entry. Of course, they got you 4 raffle entries, my guy. So salute to you, and thank you for coming in and showing love. Let me get that updated on your end too, Mr. Nelson. All right, so they got you up to 7 raffle entries, Mr. Nelson. So salute to you. Thank y'all for supporting and showing love, man. But we're gonna move to the Q&A section of the show, man. My boy said Alabama might have problems with South Florida. South Florida, last couple of years has been a pretty decent team. They've actually been a pretty decent team. I don't know talent-wise that they can hang with Alabama, but they might be able, from a schematical standpoint, to hang into the game for a little while. Especially if Alabama turns the ball over or they're playing sloppily. Let's move over to the Q&A section of the show, man. Y'all got questions, I got answers. So drop them in the chat box, man. Go ahead and drop them to the chat box. It said Alabama. Yeah, go ahead and put your question in the chat box, man. I want to know, what are your thoughts, man? And you can ask me about anything. It could be about the upcoming game. It could be about a particular player. It could be about, anything. Coaching decisions. It doesn't matter. We're gonna go through, get through the Q&A, and then I'm gonna depart because I got a 7-year-old that said he hungry, so I'm gonna go pick him up a pizza. But let's do some Q&A before we get out of here. They said Bama has a QB situation. They benched their starting quarterback. I saw that. Matter of fact, I had hit landlord up the moment I had seen that. Because if I'm not mistaken, the boy that's starting now is transferred in from Notre Dame. So he had transferred in from Notre Dame. Willie T said South Florida not going to hang with Bama. I know. Probably not. My score prediction, 37-7. So that's gonna be my score prediction. She said, who do you think will stand out, Deuce or Turpin? I think it will be Turpin, because Turpin will get more opportunities. They've already shown they're willing to give Turp more burn, because Turp was in there playing wide receiver and running back when the game was still, in question. So he's the person. Do you think we will need a spy on Zach Wilson? No. because Zach Wilson is less athletic than Daniel Jones, and the speed of our defense. He's not Jalen Hurts. He's not Lamar Jackson or nobody like that. So if anything, I would zone before I would play a zone before I played that. But hey, shout out to Kevin Richards for the $20 super. He said, "What up, Henny? Do you think we will be more run or pass dominant in this game?" I believe the final breakdown is going to say we're going to be more run dominant, right? Because I think we'll end up running the ball more than passing the ball. But I also think that they're going to lead with the pass and then set up the run later. Because I think they're going to open up the offense first. I think they're going to take advantage of the mismatch of CeeDee Lamb and get that slot receiver that they have. And, so I definitely could see them coming out throwing the ball. Mike McCarthy wants to throw the ball on early downs anyway. That's one wrinkle that he's changing. Because, Kellen Moore ran the ball a lot on first down, which led to the Dallas Cowboys being behind the chains a lot. So one of the things that Mike McCarthy changed, he likes to lead with the pass on first down. But I think we end up running the ball more than passing because we're gonna get a big lead and we're not gonna need to throw the ball. But hey, Mr. Richards, salute to you. They got you multiple raffle entries. Got you 7 of them. So salute to you. So let me go ahead and update you too, Mr. Richards. Boom. Let me make sure I got everybody's stuff updated too. Hey, appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate the blessing. I appreciate the blessing. Y'all guys, hey, keep the questions coming. I got a little bit more time before I gotta run out. They ain't contacted me and said the piece. Oh shit, I didn't even order it yet. Duh. Let me hit the order button. I put the order in. I didn't hit that I was ready. Okay, I'm tripping. All right, now I got the order in. So yeah, I got about 20 minutes, so we good. The FSU quarterback hurt. Nah. You talk about the Jordan boy? It's like Travis Jordan or something like that. So a song is this week to slap the New York Jets around. Hey, we gonna slap the Jets around, man. We gonna go in there and topple New York. We gonna crash the Jets. We gonna do everything that we need to do, man. I'm completely confident in this team. I like our chances. You know what I'm saying? Like they are the team that's traveling. They're the team with less rest. They are the team with an injured quarterback. Okay, against the Bills, the Jets only rushed forward most of the game. Wouldn't it be better to run? It depends. It depends on the matchup, and you also got to remember the way that the Bills run their offense is different than the Dallas Cowboys. If we come out in a heavy formation and we force some one-on-ones across the boards, like we can still play action and take advantage of them guys down the field. So it's going to be dependent on how we get to our offensive setups and our offensive schemes, right? Because we can dictate a lot of the things that the New York Jets do. But listen, if they sit back there and cover 2 with 2 high safety looks, and they allow us to run the ball, then I think that Dak Prescott and Mike McCarthy will take advantage of it. So it will come down to how they feel they should play us. Because when you got a CeeDee Lamb and you got a Michael Gallup and you got a Jalen Tolbert and a Turpin and things like that, you probably do want to have an extra safety in the back instead of in the box. But we got a home run threat at the running back position. So do they really want to have, a light box against Tony Pollard? That's gonna be the schematical questions that need to be answered over the course of the game. Mitchell Green, I like this one too. He said Dak Prescott 27-6. Dak throws 3 tubs and goes over 300. CeeDee Lamb goes 7 for 102 and scores two dubs. And listen, you said he threw 3 touchdowns. I'm gonna give the other touchdown to the tight end because I think he wants to get them back involved. Yeah, Dak Prescott does not make the same level of mistakes that Josh Allen does. Josh Allen just went out there and had a 4 turnover game. I don't think Dak Prescott ever had a 4 turnover game. I could be mistaken, I could be wrong, but I can't remember the last time that Dak had 4 turnovers in a game. Let me see. All right, Dak Prescott has had a 4 turnover game once in his career. His sophomore year, 2017, against the Philadelphia Eagles. So Dak Prescott has not turned the ball over 4 times in 6 years? 6 years? 7 years? It's been a long ass time. Rich Smith, what's up with you? He said 38-10. Dallas Dak throws for 350 plus yards and 4 touchdowns. Hey, I would love it. Yeah, he has. Yeah, 4 turnovers. He hasn't had 4 turnovers since 2017. So Dak Prescott's not going to turn the ball over. Not going to turn the ball over. Matter of fact, last year, the most turnovers Dak Prescott had in the game last year, I think, was 2. Yeah, even last year, he had turnovers, but Dak Prescott in the 2022 season only turned the ball over twice in a game. That's the most he turned the ball over in a game, twice. I mean, Josh Allen is probably going to pass the 100 turnover mark before the season is over. Josh Allen is probably going to pass the 100 turnover mark before the season is over. So, I could definitely see that happening. Joe said 40-10, Dak 400 yards, 4 touchdowns. Hey, I'm fine with it. T. Foster said 23-13, Cowboys win, Cowboys cover. I would want us to score a little bit more than that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because the Dallas Cowboys averaged 29 points per game at home, since Dak Prescott's been the starting quarterback, all the way back to 2016. So I say if it's in the 20s, it's at least 29, 28 points. So I will go up at least 6 points. Yeah, man. I'm finna go ahead and depart from y'all good people. Y'all were gracious enough to spend an hour and a half with me over here in the liquor store, getting drunk on the content with your boy. So thank y'all for everything. You've definitely helped your boy have a great Saturday morning to start. Now I'm finna go do some parenting duties. I'm finna go pick this young man up some food so that he doesn't sit here and starve while he plays this video game. But thank y'all for your time. I appreciate y'all for rocking out with your boy. On the way out, please make sure to continue to hit the like button. Please make sure to continue to hit the share button. Please make sure to continue to slap the shit out of Eagles and Jets fans, because it is Jets week. So you see a Jets fan, go ahead and slap the shit out them too, because it's up. We want all the smoke. It's going down in a major way tomorrow at 3:30, whatever time we kick off. But tomorrow at 3:30, it's going down. Dallas Cowboys are trying to move to 2-0. So thank y'all for everything. Willie T said just win. Yeah, man, just win. It doesn't matter how we win, as long as we win. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. Hit that like, hit that share, hit that Eagles fan, hit that super chat, hit them super stickers, hit that Cash App on the way out. We still handing out raffle entries. And listen, if I go live again later on today, I'll keep it up there for you. We'll continue to do the 2 for $6 for the rest of the day. So we'll do it all on Saturday, and then we'll go back to 5 per on Sunday. So thank y'all for the love, thank y'all for the support, and your boy is out, man. God bless.